Hi, this is Juja from Juja Healing. Thank you for watching. Today I came to you because I'm teaching the Intuitive Anatomy Seminar, and today was day 4. Yesterday was the Endocrine System, and today was the Digestive System. So I just came to give you some insight, what programs, interesting perceptions came up on these 2 days. Well, last time I was going to a wedding, I was all overdressed, now a bit underdressed because I'm coming from the gym and spa, so yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. This is still me. So, yesterday we had the endocrine system. The endocrine system is it's made up of 10 glands. 3 of these glands are in the brain, and 7 are in other parts of the body. These all hold different emotions. So, for example, the adrenals, they have the emotion of working on all the time, not being able to rest or relax. So what came up, and I did a group healing about this, is the knowing creator's definition of relaxation and recharging, versus thinking that relaxing equals laziness. And well, I don't know about your ancestors, but most of our ancestors used to get up early and work all day and to make ends meet. So to them, someone who was just lying around and, for example, meditating, they didn't probably know what that was if they from if they are Caucasian, right? It was more like an Asian thing. So if somebody was just lying around, they right away judged them and told them that they were lazy. So you might want to muscle test if you know the difference between relaxation and laziness. And I'm going to offer a clearing on this right now. So, can the creator teach you creator's discernment, highest perspective, definition, and understanding of relaxation, of recharging yourself energetically while doing an activity that you really enjoy, where you connect to the nature, or you go to a spa, or you go for a swim, or you just go to the gym, or you go for a walk, or you just lie down and meditate, or you just watch TV. Anything that really relaxes you, versus being lazy. And can the creator teach you the discernment between the two? And everywhere where you were told that you were lazy, can the creator pull shock and trauma and send unconditional love healing to all space-time dimensions, to all versions of you? Okay, the thyroid holds on to emotions about, not being able to speak your truth, or not being able to express yourself, or any silent vows, also any trauma when it comes to the next. So either past life memories or ancestral memories of someone being hanged or beheaded or just stroked. So can the creator pull shock and trauma from all space-time dimensions, from all versions of you, when you experienced any trauma to the neck, when you were unallowed or scared to speak your truth? Can the creator mark complete any oaths, vows, promise, contracts of keeping a secret or not speaking? If so, just say yes and mark these complete, dissolved. Beautiful. Okay, the pineal gland holds on to the energy of connection to God. The pituitary gland control issues. Well, we know that childhood traumas turned into be actually adulthood dramas, and one of these is being over controlling, being OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. So when a child experienced that everything was out of control, and things happened that are traumatic, that was out of their control, they tend to become an adult when they have an unresolved trauma from the childhood, and they become this perfectionist or very controlling, or maybe even bullying or teasing people if they don't do things what perfectionist, all the things the way they perceive it to be perfect. Okay, so anything where you experience that, any of that, okay, being on the receiving end of it, or being controlling, can create a push-up and trauma of all those experiences and all those childhood traumas that actually made you have controlling issues, or becoming OCD, can create a push-up and trauma and send unconditional love to you everywhere. Just a general little healing. Oops. Okay. The pancreas holds on to a feeling of defeat. I also sense anger there, frustration, but it's basically defeat. So first of all, can the creator, because this also came up, so can the creator teach you the discernment between surrendering and defeat? And everywhere where those two got connected, can the creator pull shock and trauma and send unconditional love? Everywhere where surrendering meant surrendering to a higher power that actually made you feel defeated. Everywhere where then it was you became inferior to another nation or an army or an organization, can the creator just release the shocks and the traumas and send unconditional love everywhere? So surrendering, when you take away the defeat energy from it, it's surrendering to God's will, to God's guidance, to God's inspiration, to surrendering to God's love. So can the creator show you how to do all that with ease and grace? Beautiful. The thymus is it has to do with courage. Okay, so everywhere where you felt like you lost your courage, everywhere you felt like you were timid, everywhere you felt like you didn't have the courage to act or to speak your truth or to do anything that was for your highest and best, can the creator pull shock and trauma and send unconditional love everywhere? And the gonans are either the ovary or the testicles that produce the hormones, and they have the connection with self-esteem. So can the creator teach you what self-esteem is from creator's highest perspective, and yours is the same? Can the creator teach you the discernment between having self-esteem and being egoistic? And can the creator just balance this self-esteem that you already possess, the highest and the best way for you, that you know your worth from creator's perspective, you know your value from creator's perspective, and that you have the confidence to be yourself, that this is safe, possible, permitted, and you're already doing it. You're worthy, deserving to be and have self-esteem. Beautiful. Okay. Of course, something very interesting came up, and well, just hear me out. So, I was guided by the creator to ask the participants to connect to see in the childhood, in their childhood, what was the predominant, what were the predominant emotions when it comes to low frequency emotions. So, for example, in my case, there was fear, there was insecurity, and there was also rejection. So emotions are always attached to hormones, and basically you get used to these, and hormones connect to receptors, and then they alter the cells. So actually there is the receptors recognized and binds with certain hormones, and it changes the mood, right? Now you can have attachments to these moods, to these emotions, and either like some kind of addiction as well, and these become like brain candy. So what creator showed me was how then we grow up and we crave the same emotions, and we keep recreating those situations when we will get those emotions. So that's the brain candy. Of course, until we heal the inner child and the childhood traumas. So for example, I had the fear, right? So I had abusive parents. Of course, I picked abusive men to get the fix, the brain candy. When it comes to insecurity, well, I never knew what I was coming home to. So my mother had a drinking problem, and she was also well, I think she was bipolar, because she had these huge mood swings. So I never knew when I was on my way home what to expect. Okay, if she was drinking, I could already smell it on the first floor, and we lived on the fifth floor. So that I kind of I could smell it. I knew it, but I still didn't know if if she was gonna be passed out, or is she gonna be the happy drunk, or is she gonna be the nasty drunk, or maybe she was just home to change and she was gone, and I was gonna be home for a couple days by myself, or before I got to the building, maybe I didn't know if she was drinking. So anyways, it was a lot of insecurity. Now, and in my life, how I created the insecurity was financial insecurity for a long time, or up and downs, up and downs, up and downs. Okay, so that was my way of getting the fix for insecurity. The most fascinating that I keep doing the exercises when I'm guiding the participants do the exercises, and I realized that another thing that I keep recreating is that I never got what I wanted. So if I asked for a Nike shoe, I got Reebok, I mean another brand that was less expensive. Okay, if I asked for this certain Barbie house, I got a less expensive Barbie house, which is completely normal and acceptable, right? I mean, of course, I was trying to always give my children what they really desired, but overcompensating even. However, I realized that I keep this pattern in my life. Like, I never had the car I really wanted. I always bought the car I could afford. So I always settle. I always settle. I always settle. And well, it was an amazing healing for me yesterday. So just wanted to bring that to your attention. So basically, I asked the participants to really remember what were those emotions, and really try to see if they keep creating that in their work environment, or in their relationships, or in any other interaction. Okay, so today we had Digestive System Day. The digestive system starts in the mouth and it goes all the way to the rectum. Different emotions are also attached to the different parts of the digestive system. For example, the liver holds on to anger, the spleen holds on to fear, the where is all this information? Anyway, I can't find it. The pancreas holds on to a defeat. Then the intestinal tract holds on to old abuse. And the abuse for some people is getting beaten, for some people is being neglected, for some people is just the anger that they were feeling from the parents. So everyone I have ever spoken to since I've been in Theta Healing felt like at some level they were being abused. And this can be verbal, physical, emotional, sexual, any variety of those. So, anyways, of course I couldn't find it because I'm in the wrong place. So I still can't find it. Probably because it's not that important, or because I just said them all. All right, so. The main theme, however, when it comes to the digestive system is an experience, a situation that is indigestible. So I keep holding on to the energy if I still just can't put my head around it, if this can be a betrayal or any injustice, unfairness, and well, of course, abuse is definitely all of those things. Other things that came up was famine, being force-fed. I do have my notes. And swallowing. So force-fed or swallowing pride or swallowing words that they don't want to speak out as well. So what I would like to offer you here are some downloads. So, would you like to know, on all levels, what a mother's and a father's love feels like? With receptors, with molecules of emotion, and with neurological pathways. Would you like to know what it feels like to be secure, protected, and safe? Would you like to know what it feels like to truly love someone and what it feels like when that love is mutual? Would you like to know what it feels like to be cherished, nurtured? And would you like to also know what it feels like to allow your food to be absorbed? Would you like to know what it feels like to nurture yourself the highest and the best way for you? Okay, so let's do some clearings about famine. Okay, so anywhere where there was a lack of food, there was a food shortage, there was famine, there was lack of healthy foods. So you had to eat something that wasn't what you craved, wasn't what you liked. Can the creator just pull shock and trauma from all space-time dimensions, all versions of you when you experienced any of these? Okay. Can the creator pull shock and trauma from all space-time dimensions, all versions of you when you were force-fed? Also, when you were punished with not eating the food on the plate, or being punished by not getting fed because there's no dinner for you today because you brought home a bad grade from school, for example. So anywhere where food was food and punishment got associated, can the creator disconnect? Okay. Swallowing the pride. So that was like a nod here for one of the participants. It was a big nod. So anywhere where you had to swallow the pride, and there is, there's positive pride and negative pride, but I'm talking about the pride that makes you feel inferior, or that makes you feel arrogant or be arrogant, and having to swallow that. So that also has to do something with feeling defeated. So can the creator just pull the shock and the trauma from all space, time, dimensions, all versions of you, when you were forced to swallow your pride for the well-being of your family, or your sake, or that this saved your life? And just asking creators to shower unconditional love to all these experiences, all the participants. Thank you. And for Digestive Day, would you like to know also on all levels that you can forgive your past, that you can let go of your past, what it feels like, and how to say no, and how to choose who you give your body to? Okay. I would like to offer you, I'm not going to offer you to balance your endocrine system and the hormones, because, I'm not guided to do that. However, in our digestive tract, we have a colony with all the bacteria and the fungi. And can I just witness creator to balance the colony of your digestive system the highest and the best way for you? And can the creator optimize all your digestive organs the highest and the best way, you balancing the gastric juices of your stomach, and sending unconditional love healing to the liver, releasing any toxic emotions that are ready to be released to the light, and replacing it with unconditional love, and sending a lots of unconditional love to the small intestines and the large intestines, witnessing any energies of abuse that are being held there to be sent to creator's light, and sending a lots of unconditional love. And that you also have creator's highest perspective, definition, and understanding of detachment, and of letting go of harmful substances or harmful emotions easily, effortlessly, with grace. So one of the conflicts of the large intestines is, not knowing what to get rid of. Okay, there's the waste of the waste product. So when you're holding on to things that, even though it's not good for you, and you're still holding on to it. So everywhere you were doing that, can the creator pull shock and trauma and send unconditional love to you, and release you from that pattern, release you from the obligation to having to hold on to anything and everything. Okay, so sending a lots of unconditional love to the large intestines and the rectum. Okay. Well, I hope you found this helpful and beneficial. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, comment if you have something to say. And see you in 2 days. Tomorrow is respiratory system. Can't wait. Bye-bye. Love to all of you.